When I rebelled from my parents at the age of 14, the world taught me how to be myself. I made people happy for about 10 years, because when I got married at the age of 14, I did everything, I pleased everyone, and ended up being displeased. So when the tables turned round and I realized that I have my life, for me, it is either me and me alone. I realized any other person doesn't make sense.
What was that point when you what was that breaking point?
When I got divorced, it was a shock to me, because it was like being a baby, and I served my mother-in-law as a house girl for 7 solid years, you know, because my husband then was just a student, so I had to serve the mother as he goes to school, and I was giving birth also in the meantime.
How many kids then?
We had 4. 1 passed on.
Between 14 and 24?
Between 14 and 20, I already had 4 kids. I download. More than Safaricom. I know, it's my weakness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when my ex finished school, he came back, we came to Nairobi, we looked for a job. He got a job as an accountant, and the head swollen or any.
Yeah.
And I think he just got bored with the relationship. And during this time, I was manufacturing soap that I could be able to, assist him a bit. And then he helped me find a job at Lenana Conference Center as a receptionist. So I was working at the Lenana Conference Center. I was earning 6,000, but I was happy because I was able to do my hair, buy a few things for the house. And then I loved Tony Nyadundo so much that one day I decided to leave at night, and I was working. I was on the night shift. So when I went to Tony Nyadundo, because my husband never took me out. I wish all husbands who are out there, if you know that your wife loves something, please attend to it. Like, I wish this guy just took me out. Like when the Saluo night and the way jalang'o does it, kick by, kwacha. You just doing on the radio, kick by, kwacha. You know, it affects you until you become like, oh my God, am I missing something? I was only missing but a dance, nothing else. I wasn't drinking. I was a very good choir member, and I was a very good mother and a housewife. So when I came back, there was some jalang'o there who was eyeing me. So this guy really wanted to have me, but I was a disciplined woman. So he caught me this night. There's a client who checked out and left him the money for the accommodation. So now this guy had me in his pack. So when I went to ask him, in the morning when I came back, he locked me outside. So he was like, you come to my room. I'm like, why should I come to your room? He said, but you know what? That client checked out and I have the money. I'm like, why don't tell my boss, please? Just give me the money. Nipatie bas. Karemiawa. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that was, as a woman, we go through a lot because people want to get favors from us, meaning goodies, and as a woman, you just have to be straightforward and disciplined, just say no. However, you're going to lose it or get it, just say no. He ended up tackling me to our boss, and I wasn't fired because the lady was very nice. She just looked at me and was like, demoted me from a receptionist to go and clean the toilets. Me, Madam Boss, clean the toilets. No. Even with the 2 shillings, no.
You walked away?
I did it once. Second time, I went to Ruta. Please, thank you for the whatever. I handed over the letter and I left the job. Jeff, after 1 month, I couldn't do my hair. I was now asking for people who used to bandage on my hair. I missed my job. Big time. And 10 years later, I was looking for properties to buy in Nairobi. The same hotel where I was scrubbing the toilet was offered to me to buy at 300 million. Yeah. We went with Nelson. I was like, oh my God, it's not true. It was offered to me to buy for 300 million.
Did you buy it?
10 years down the line. No, it wasn't fitting what I was looking for.
But you would have bought it if you...
Big time.
Yani 300 meter unayo.
You need peanuts.
Huh?
Kuhusu 300 meter. Do you know how much I spend in a month?
Go on. How much do you spend in a month, Akothee?
Manager, what's my expenditure per month?
You spend 5 million shillings a month.
Yes.
That is my monthly expenditure.
On what, Akothee?
Darling,
Go on.
I have 4 homes in Kenya.
Go.
Okay.
Go on. 1.
South Coast.
Diani.
Yeah. Mombasa.
North Coast.
North Coast. Nairobi. Rongo. I'm not talking about my parents' homes. Then I have my parents' home, which I built for 10 million. Me, alone. Mrs. Alone. My parents are living better than so many men driving big cars here in Nairobi. I've said it.
Are they in Rongo? Are they in Rongo?
My parents, yeah, and doing very well. My grandma's house. All these homes I built within a span of, if you leave my mansion in Mombasa where I'm living now, that I built in 2010.
You should just say mansion.
It's a mansion.
Yeah, it's a mansion.
It is.
Yeah,
It's not a house.
I was just parabolating with the Uber board. I
I have a private beach. For God's sake.
Come on. In
I slept
Diani,
on
No,
fourth
in North
floor.
Coast.
you have a private beach.
Yes.
Yes.
God is merciful.
I was-
and it can be done.
I was sleeping on the fourth floor when I visited her. The third floor was just the space for me to go to the fourth floor. What are you telling me? Baggy and Oggy.
Yeah, so I'd say that God is merciful, and my expenditure is high because my living standard is high too.
That's a good.
Yeah, none of my employees is earning less than 10,000. None of them. Actually, when they come, I was gonna put zile za 25,000. Then my first question is normally, how much do you want? I mention the price you mention is what I give you, but I give you a span of 1 week. And if it doesn't go, I tell you, madam, just stop.
You're now rocking with the best, man.
It's the Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalang'o.